Holy cow! Welcome to Donnie's Hangout Adventures. Like I said, I have plans for what I'm going to do with my YouTube channel. I decided to hold it off a little bit longer. I'm not sure when I'm going to start it. I was going to start this month, but I'm not quite ready to do it because I want to be able to have enough videos to get the, that way I can take a break in between for a couple months. So I'm going to have to hold off on that just for a little bit longer. I'll eventually release my first wrestling content video. Just give it time. And well, it has to do with wrestling. Oh boy. Okay. I think we know it. I think at this point we know that the tribal chief and him being undisputed universal champion, and it's been 2 years, has that run its course? Yeah, it really has. It's gotten a little. It was getting stale, but with the Bloodline storyline with Sami Zayn, that's a good thing of it. I personally think that, I don't know, I think Roman Reigns should drop the title to Sami Zayn. That might be more believable. Because I don't buy Cody Rhodes as a main eventer. I never have, and I never will, even when he went on this crusade that he wants to be world champion. And he would be the first, second or third generation world champion. I know I'm not talking about Randy Orton. We know he's world champion, but I'm talking about their dad was a world champion. Yeah, the odds are stacked against Cody being a world champion because if their father was a world champion, the chances of the second or third generation becoming a world champion, they're not that good. Now, Orton, okay, world champion. Rock was, but their father was never world champion. So that's why Goldust never became a world champion. I'm not completely sold that Cody Rhodes is a viable main eventer. I just don't buy it. I just don't buy it. And I'm sitting and I'm watching. I don't watch whole episodes of Raw. I just want to go back and watch, clips. And same way with SmackDown. I don't watch whole episodes. I watched whole episodes of wrestling quite a few years. So I just sort of watch, the clips because I just like to get to the BS and I like to watch promos. Might watch a couple of matches here and there, but for the most part, I don't watch whole episodes. I just want to watch, highlights and clips and stuff. So on YouTube, there was a 12-minute promo, and one of the longest promos that felt like a 30-minute promo between one of the best on the mic, Paul Heyman, carrying Cody Rhodes, who... Why has Cody Rhodes never gotten really good on the mic? I don't know. He was the father of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, who was one of the best on the mic, and his brother Goldust, he was fairly okay on the mic, but Cody seemed like the worst of the three on the mic because he didn't say a whole lot. He didn't say a whole lot that when he did say something, you could tell he was struggling to remember what was in the script. See, Paul Heyman doesn't need a script. He don't need it. He can come on the top of his head. Cody Rhodes is not one of the best on the mic. There's no question about that. There's no question about that. So I'm watching this promo, and it was one of the most uncomfortable promos I have watched in quite a few years. I mean, I think this was probably more uncomfortable when Randy Orton told Rey Mysterio that Eddie is dead. This was more uncomfortable when Triple H was trying to have sex with a mannequin in a funeral home. So this was clearly on my uncomfortable level. It might be a list I could do. I have to think of that, a list of the top 9 or 10 of the most uncomfortable things I've ever watched in wrestling. I have quite a bit of those I could add to that, actually. So this promo I was watching between Paul Heyman carrying Cody Rhodes on the mic, which is not good. What's going to happen when Cody Rhodes goes against Roman Reigns on the mic? Roman Reigns is going to bury Cody. Oh, good Lord, this ain't going to be good. The mic skills are not that good with Cody. So anyway, I'm trying to get to this. it was so uncomfortable, is the only thing they have going with the storyline going into WrestleMania, because they don't have a whole lot to go on. They really, really don't. They have Cody Rhodes being a mid-carder and all of a sudden being a main eventer like Jinder Mahal. Yeah, I know. So, all they have to go on is Cody Rhodes' father, the late American Dream Dusty Rhodes. That's it. And it's completely uncomfortable to watch this said promo. I had a hard time even getting through the promo in and of itself, because all they talked about is stuff that people know. Was, with NXT and the Performance Center, and Dusty Rhodes had a hand in, training some of the future stars of the business. That's it. That's all they had in his Hard Times promo and all that. They did not have a whole lot to go on. They don't. Cody Rhodes has never been more than an Intercontinental Champion. He's been Intercontinental. He's been a tag champ. That's it. He's never been in the main event of anything ever. So, they really have nothing to go on besides bringing up the American Dream Dusty Rhodes. And this promo was completely uncomfortable. Cody looked okay with it. Do you know who looked uncomfortable with it? Mr. Paul Heyman himself, who's trying to cut this promo. And you could see, not from the emotion of losing Dusty Rhodes. No, you could see Paul Heyman, one of the best on the mic, was having difficulty to deliver this said promo. He didn't look comfortable doing it. He looked very uncomfortable. They need to scratch this shit, and they need to scratch it quickly, because there was little reaction from the crowd in and of itself. They weren't making much noise, because it went about as well as a fart in church. This is worrisome with the mic skills. Paul Heyman buried Cody Rhodes. Roman Reigns, who is just as good as Paul Heyman on the mic and doesn't need a script, he is going to bury Mr. Cody Rhodes on the mic. Cody Rhodes has never been one of the best on the mic. He really hasn't, and he has to rely on other people to deliver somewhat believable promos. And this was very, very uncomfortable to watch. I had a hard time getting through it. I did not like this promo. It was one of the worst promos I've watched in quite a few years, which says a lot. And this promo was horrendously bad. It was horrendously bad for Paul Heyman, let alone when he can do some of the best promos that you will ever see. But, and they have nothing to go on. All they have to go on is Cody Rhodes has this dream of being a world champion because his father never saw it, and that's all they have to go on. They have nothing else. And unfortunately, unless WWE decides to do something else, unfortunately, we know who's going to win. We know Cody's going to beat Roman. I don't think he should. I really don't. I don't think Cody's a main eventer. I don't think he'll be a viable world champion. But nonetheless, it is what it is. Just a cow? I know, wrestling related, and you're not into wrestling. That's okay. A lot of people aren't. Anything else you want to add with this? No? Well, that's all, folks.